Hey everyone, it's Craig. So, I wanted to give you guys an update on Divides, and as you all know, Daniel and I are cousins, and unfortunately, we had someone really close to us pass away. So, while we're dealing with this, we haven't been able to get together with everyone and, record Divides, obviously. So, this week and next week, what I did, instead of leaving you guys without anything, I remastered the Project Nova series. I did episodes 1 and 2. I cleaned them up. I put them together. And I hope it's enjoyable for you all. Next week will be episodes 3 and 4 of Project Nova. If you haven't already heard or listened to them, it's a good series with a lot of laughs, a lot of goofs. Obviously, the audio is a little rough because we only had one mic to start out, and we were really nervous to start a podcast. So keep us on your hearts and minds. I mean, it's been really hard on us, but I really hate doing downers. And I try to keep our personal lives kind of separate from the show because, everybody has downers, and I want our show to be an outlet for happiness and joy and fun. All right, that being said, I'll catch you guys later in about the 30-minute mark whenever we take our quick commercial break, and I'll see you guys then.
Welcome to Ready, Set, Roll, Project Nova. Starring Dylan as Curtis, Anthony as Zilla, Daniel as Eldar Barkskin, and your DM, Craig.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go around the table and ask you guys, what is everyone's name, first and foremost?
My character?
No, your actual name, Dylan.
Yeah, your actual name, Dylan. I need to know your actual... No, what is your fucking character's name?
Kurtz.
Kurtz.
Well, I said my character.
I thought you actually wanted our real names. Shit.
Yeah. Fuck you, Craig.
So, Dylan, your character's name is Kurtz.
K-U-R-T-Z.
U-R-T... what, Z?
Z.
Okay.
He's cool.
He's cool.
Pretty cool.
He's super extreme from the 90s.
Yeah.
He wears
Wears
lots
sunglasses.
of leather and really dark sunglasses.
No, sunglasses, but they're in shapes of triangles.
Nice, nice.
I'm Zilla.
Alright, of course you are.
I went basic this time.
Zilla. And Zilla is played by...
Anthony.
I don't even know his name.
Oh yeah, Anthony. Bone.
Bone.
Mr. Goku.
Oh my god.
You know I love that.
Restart the
No,
podcast,
it's fine, it's fine.
scrapping it.
It's good. It's a good intro.
Like his last three.
Now I'm going to actually do it professionally. Daniel Wells, and I'm playing the illustrious Eldar Barkskin.
I like that last name, though. It's pretty fun.
He's a fucking tree person.
Pretty spot on.
Is he really a tree person?
Like,
What's a tree person?
his dwarf race is tree people.
Pretty spot
He's
on.
a dwarf?
Technically.
Well, that's the what I based the class
That's
off
the
of is
stats.
dwarfs. Is
Oh,
so
okay.
instead of like half elf, he would be you pick the dwarf and then go off those stats. But he's basically a tree person.
Except his half-elves are named Herders or Hoodras.
Holdras.
Hodra.
Yeah, Holdra.
Holdra.
Yeah, I'm half.
It's actually
I'm
a
half Holger.
different. It's actually how you say elf in a different language.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so is what I picked for your race.
Awesome.
I just hate how there are different races, but they're all basically humans in just different sizes. You know what I mean? Right? That shit's stupid. But anyway, so
Who's our DM?
I am the dungeon master, Craig. But
You don't have no made up name? No.
no, I'm not going to use a made-up name. I'm the dungeon master.
I thought it was like a real. Oh, guys, don't laugh at me.
Anyway,
Classic.
so we're going to start out on a planet on the outside of the Milky Way galaxy. If you know anything about the Milky Way galaxy, it's a spiral galaxy. say for example, Earth is actually very far away from the center of the galaxy. We're on one of the tendrils out on the outside. So it'd be like Earth is, but a little bit farther away. The planet's name is Planet Altair. We're going to start out with Kurtz.
Right.
You and your band of tieflings have set up shop here because there's a massive festival going on right now. There's where this settlement is at is there has been ancient ruins here. Most of it is kind of wiped out. Nobody's been able to like really decipher what the writing is on any of this stuff because it's just so old. The race that lived here has been long gone, been wiped off. It once was a desert planet, but due to the Ermites coming to the planet, they have actually started to turn the desert green. Now,
Yeah,
Kurtz,
Ermites are.
the tree people.
Like, okay.
But we'll get to that later. So you walk into one of the tents that you and your clan have set up. Delmont, one of the heads of the tieflings, he is a seer. So he's very in touch with like some would say the afterlife. A lot of humans think he's a bunch of BS. He's making all of it up, harkening back to the days of the spiritual movement. As you walk in, the lights are all dim. There's candles flickering in and out, and there's an old woman asking about her dead husband, and the eyes roll back into his head. You see like glowing light protrude from his eyes, and he gives out like what would be considered, as a fake prophecy. He's kind of making
Generic.
it. Yeah,
kinda.
generic. Your husband, he's here with us now, and the table kind of moves
That's what
slightly.
she wants to hear.
Yeah, it's what she wants to hear.
All right.
But after
Is he's a human?
no, he's a tiefling
He's a
as well.
tiefling,
He's
okay.
one of the elders in your clan.
Okay.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, he's totally doing thaumaturgy and stuff.
So
What
I know.
you know that this is just a big sham, and he's trying to get
okay.
paid. But and he's
Okay.
but
I respect it.
yeah.
I respect it.
But after he gives a reading, and the woman leaves, he looks up at you, and he's like, "Ha, Kurtz, it's good to see you.
What's up? Good to see you too, man.
How are the younglings?
As good as younglings should be, I guess.
I hope they're not getting into any trouble. I'm
Wow.
actually extremely worried. You know how humans can be around us.
Not getting about to face some out trouble, Like you said, doing what younglings do,
If you could, I'd really appreciate it if you could, keep an eye on them. Maybe round them up before the end of the festival tonight.
Alright. Younglings! Round up! No.
Are you gonna head out? Or
Yeah.
do you have anything you need to talk to him about?
I really, not at the moment. I really don't know.
Okay.
What do you need me to, like...
No,
what
I
do you
was
need
just
me
trying to
do?
get some RP from you, Dylan.
I didn't know, like, what do you want me to do with the younglings? Like, just round them up and wait, or...
Well, just kind of keep an eye on them. Don't make sure they don't get in any trouble. I don't want them getting into anything they're not supposed to be getting in.
How many younglings are there?
There's about between the ages of like really small and getting into kind of mature. There's probably about 10 or 15 of them running around.
Oh Lord, you're gonna lose some.
Yeah.
These are the kids, basically.
Kurtz is not a babysitter,
the
so
tieflings-
yeah.
The tieflings, they think of them as like a traveling band of a group. They kind of herd together because they are not looked on very well in the galaxy. Everybody thinks that they're thieves, or they just normally get blamed
I
on.
remember them as the ones I want to
Yeah.
be for. Yeah.
Double spawn.
People think of them as like, if something bad goes wrong, it's normally a witch hunt. We're gonna blame the tiefling.
I'm just let you know, I'm not a babysitter, so
And the right
I'll do my best, but
Name him.
It was the tiefling. He did it.
So Delmont looks at you. He's like, I really appreciate what you're doing, and I don't want to wear out our welcome, but as soon as the festival's over, I'm sure we'll be moving on.
okay, just as usual.
I really appreciate it.
No problem.
So we'll move on to from you leaving the area. We're gonna move on to let's see, what's his name? Eldar. So, Dan, you are tending to this sapling. But what would you would consider a sapling is actually a massive tree. It's several stories high, but unfortunately it has not, how can I put it, bloomed yet. And it's very vexing. By this time, it should already be ready to go. It should be, this planet should actually be covered in the woods by now.
So it's been close to 2 years then.
Yes. Your character, he's sitting there, he's tending to the needs of the tree. And you see a warden walk up. And you know this warden very well. He has red bark on him, and yellow flowers ornate his chest. You just know him as Redwood. He's one of the first wardens that were born of the tree on this planet. Redwood, he seems a little upset, and you can kind of tell.
Oh, what's got you down, Redwood?
Oh well, you know, these humans, they just come in, they just tear it up. They tear everything up. They just take and take and take until there's nothing left.
Yes, but the humans can't normally stop this process.
Well, I'm just... I just don't understand. It shouldn't be this slow. We should have already taken over this planet and moved on. As he beckons you towards a hill where you can actually see where the festival's being taken place.
The festival which
There.
is in the town.
Which is in the town.
I don't know, but investigating needs to be done. I might have to go out myself.
I swear it's their doing. They're probably tampering with us. Underground, you know they like to dig under there and pull out rocks that... What are they? They're not even useful for them. They're just... It's probably messing with the root system. If they get any closer, I will take the wardens out. We will stop them.
Don't worry, everyone will see the greens at some point. But for now, I'm gonna go investigate.
Alright.
And I need to figure out if I can disguise myself a little bit.
So, are we on the same planet?
You all are on the same planet.
Do we know each other?
No.
Okay.
We're in the same area and everything right now, right? We're all at
Similar.
the festival.
Yeah, you're all on the same planet around the festival. He's kind of working the festival.
Yeah.
He is a native to the planet, sort of. Anthony, we're gonna move to you.
Zilla.
Zilla,
Yes.
you are standing guard in front of a giant building known as the Wonderum Emporium. There are some tiefling kids roughhousing around the outside area.
Jeez.
And you're really getting a kick out of it. I mean, they're just kind of scuffling and really being kind of obnoxious, but they're being kids.
They're like play fighting and stuff.
Yeah, they're play fighting. Kind of like what kids normally do. But you hear from the inside of the store, Zilla! Zilla! Get in here! It's your boss, Torque. He's the owner of this facility.
Pop! What? Here I come.
Well, what am I paying you for? There's kids roughhousing around there. They're keeping customers from coming in here and buying up my goods. As you know, Torque is a gnome, and gnomes are not known for their politeness. And he's like, "You're useless. If you weren't just so big and scary and carried those knives on your back, I would have fired you a long time ago. I keep you here to scare those kids away. Get those heathens off my property."
Alright, so now I can just go do it, or should I respond, or anything like?
Whatever you want to do, man. Do you want to respond to him, or do you want to go out there?
Just turns and walks out.
I will say that a human does walk into the store
While all this is going on?
while all this is going on.
What is Sorry. What is he, by the way?
Half Holdra.
He's a,
He's a what?
he's a
He's half
elf.
Uldra. He's a half elf.
Oh, I thought you said half ogre. I was like, what?
No, he's half Uldra.
So he's like just
No.
definitely towering over
Okay,
people.
I just want to know.
Look, what did I tell you about talking to me like in front of people? I'll take care of it.
You better, or I'll dock your pay. You're not worth it anyway. I pay you way too much. Sir, please come in. Don't mind him. He's useless and he needs to get out and do his job. I'm tired. It's so hard to get good work anymore.
You want to lose your head. Just kidding.
So, you do see the guy that does walk in. Do you pay him any mind, or?
I keep an eye on him, but I don't let him. Because I don't want him to notice me either that much.
Okay.
Because I'm in like a disguise. I have a hood on and...
Alright. So, the human, it's like he's got like a notepad, and you do, give me a perception check. If you want to like listen in on his conversation or anything.
14. Oh, hold on, wait.
And add your perception.
15.
Okay. So, you do know that you can overhear their conversation. It's this man, he apparently has recently docked, and he has a shipment for the One Room Emporium. And he's wanting to know when they will be able to get paid and get off this planet. So, but you see Torque, he's frantically like signing his name, going over papers, and trying to make space for this shipment that's coming in.
So, the goods and everything on his ship goes to the store that I'm working for,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
You just want to go outside and break up the fighting? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to go take care of that, but I'm most definitely going to keep an eye on what's going on here.
Okay.
So I go outside and I just, hey, go down the street with that shit.
Oh, come on, man!
Hey. Shut up, go.
No, humans always ruining all the fun.
I don't tell him I'm
It's getting a little bit later in the day. Really what the festival is all about is there are massive ruins here. From the race that's long gone, most of it has either been broken down or withered away. The area you all are in is known as the Fingers, specifically because there are 5 obelisks that stand strong here. Do you all know what an obelisk is?
No.
Think of the Mount... no, not Mount Rushmore, I'm stupid. The Washington Monument.
Oh.
You know, that's an obelisk. And in ancient Egyptian times, people would, write on them in hieroglyphics, which there are hieroglyphics on this stone, but most of them have been withered away from sand and just overall time. What people have determined from these obelisks and the writing on them is they don't know what today is supposed to be, but they do know it's supposed to be something significant in their culture. Astronomers know that there is going to be a lunar eclipse tonight, followed by a meteor shower. So it should be a really good show. So whether or not, whatever this night of, big event is supposed to be, it should be a nice show to look at anyway. But as the sun's starting to set, everybody's getting back into, their respective areas. Now, Kurtz, sorry. You and your tieflings, you're rounding everyone up, trying to get everybody packed up and ready for, to leave, because you guys generally don't stay in one place too long, because that usually means bad news bears for you guys.
Yeah.
Damn, I missed a lot of stuff I should have done. Now that I'm thinking about it. Is it too late for me to do anything about that? Anything that has to do with that whole situation?
We'll get back to you and we'll work on it.
I want to stab the kids instead.
Not much. String them up. Let them know that Typhons are willing.
Yeah. Jeez. This guy's hardcore.
Alright, is there anything you want to do in this situation?
So,
But you do
what
know
was-
that it's about time to go out, and they've set up benches and stuff to observe, and they've also, the town has designated like a blackout period. They're going to black out everything so everybody can see the stars.
And we're leaving before we see that?
No, you guys are
Okay.
just packing up, preparing for tomorrow's.
Okay.
You know, you're planning on just taking a shuttle, getting on the shuttle, and leaving.
Okay, so we're staying here for that.
For the night, you're going to stay here for the festival, because why not? You're already here.
Yeah. So, what am I like? Where am I at? Like, I have all the.
Okay.
I have all these
So,
little children, I guess.
On the
I don't
map,
know.
you guys are here. This is the big tent where most of you guys are doing. You have some animals back here, specifically like hippogriff and griffins and stuff that are chained down. A few rides that you all have set up. Basically, you have like all the fixings of a 4-H fair.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. But back here are your living quarters, your living tents. You are in this building over here to the side, where generally speaking, Torque buys and sells goods, and mainly sells to the settlers on the planet. Dan, your character, Eldar, he is way off to the side, but it overlooks this area from a massive sheer cliff.
Okay.
So, we'll get to you here in a second.
I mean, I feel like I would want to see, like, so where are they setting up benches and
Their benches and stuff are around the fingers that I have marked right here. You can see
Okay.
I have benches here,
Yeah,
here, here.
I feel like, he would really want to see all that, so he'd really kind of want like a front row seat, but he's like kind of leery because, like, if somebody sees a tiefling, and they're gonna be like, "Let's go kick that guy's ass" or something, or
Well, I mean, unless
at least I'm trying to avoid me.
they're going to try to either avoid you, and the only time they're going to be like, let's go kick that guy's ass, is if something gets stolen, and there just so happens to be a tiefling around,
Okay.
it's that guy that stole it.
Oh, I guess I'm just gonna try.
Okay.
Kind of doing kind of what he did. You know, he has like the robes up. I'm just gonna try to like put a robe over my head and
Okay.
kind of sit on the bench and enjoy the show. Do I have to bring the little? What is my relationship to these younglings? Like,
You're just kind of like keeping an eye on them because
where are they in relation to the bench? Like, could I keep an eye on
you could
them?
bring them with you, or you could leave them at the tents.
Oh, man, that'd be a disaster either way. Oh man.
I mean, if you tell them to do something, more than likely they're going to do it because you're an authoritative figure.
All right,
Because you're old, you are higher up in the hierarchy of your band.
All right, who's the oldest of the younglings?
Who's the oldest of the young
Yeah,
ones?
like, they're like two.
Desmond.
Okay. Desmond, keep an eye on all these younglings. And if I'm not done yet. And if anything goes wrong, it's gonna be your ass.
What about the show?
What about the show? I'm gonna be watching the show. What do you think? What do you think is gonna be?
Well, we want to go see it too.
Okay, then go see it. But if anything goes wrong, if these little younglings do anything wrong, it's on you. It's not on me.
All right, I guess.
All right.
Can I put them on leashes?
Of course you can put them on leashes. That's what I was
That's
gonna
gonna
do.
make it so much easier
I mean, that's what I was gonna do. Here, you know what? I made a special leash for you earlier.
for me.
Well,
God.
I was gonna. Well, I mean, you can use it. I want it back.
Oh, okay.
You can use it, but
Thanks.
it's like a leash that has like 15 like things going off. Yeah. So I'm gonna enjoy the show by myself.
All right, Kurtz. Just we'll try to stay out of trouble.
All right.
Kurtz, the man you leave children with.
Yeah.
All right.
Learn to speak with confidence while I'm here, by the way. Took care of that.
Eldar, you said you wanted to investigate the town.
I guess Eldar would start walking towards the town. What's the reception been to us, by the way? To the Ermites in the area.
People know you're there.
Mhm.
And they know that if they stay and mind their own business, you generally stay and mind your own business. It's not really known that you guys go wander. You kind of stay next to the sapling or the big ass tree that everybody sees, and that's about it.
So it's going to be a bit of a weird process for Eldar just to kind of walk up to the city. Cause
Yeah, you know, because
that means something's really going on.
Yeah, somebody would know something's up.
Mm-hmm. Well, Eldar doesn't really get those kinds of concepts and still walks up to the gate anyway.
Okay.
It's to enter into the city or the township.
Right. So what are you wanting to do?
So I guess Eldar's just going to try and blatantly ask the question, hey, are you damaging the tree to everyone that he meets? Just like, are you responsible for the tree's lack of growth? Sort of deal. Over and over again.
You're getting a lot of like weird looks and people kind of like putting their head down and walking away. But mostly a lot of them don't really know what you're talking about.
So
they don't really have a green thumb. They're just here to work.
So the moment they say, what are you talking about, Eldar just walks away. And, is there any, like, florist shops or anything like that around?
Not really. Like I said, this place was like a desert planet, and you haven't expanded your reach yet.
Okay.
This is kind of a place of, these are necessities because we need these to live right now. We don't have enough excess to have flowers, you know.
Okay, I gotcha.
There's not very many philosophers here.
Well, he's just gonna keep, Eldar's just gonna keep bouncing from store to store, person to person, asking the same questions over and over again, or maybe sometimes asking it differently, like, hi, how are you today? Sort of deal.
Alright.
But, should I roll you, like, a general investigation check, or?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so...
Have you heard about my Lord and Savior, the sapling in the forest?
It's the mother tree, damn it. Alright, so... And that is a... Oh, shit. 4!
As far as you can tell, you know, these people don't really know what the fuck's happening, but you aren't knowledgeable enough to get that. So you're still just like, is it you? Is it you? Just pointing, like, person to person, just kind of going back and
Are
forth.
you poisoning the mother tree?
You know, like a fish out of water type of situation. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not bright enough to understand that I'm not doing something
I'm
correctly.
helping.
Yeah. So, Zilla, this is a good segue for you. You see Eldar walking towards you, going back and forth to people. And it looks like he's headed, and you've noticed that he's gone from shop to shop. Every shop. What do you do?
What's the matter?
And he's coming right towards you, like a beeline. There are people walking past, and he's just not even looking at him, just coming right towards you.
Wow.
I have something else on my mind now, so I'm going to try my hardest to avoid any type of questioning he's got coming for me. So I'm just going to walk off and try to see if he's going to actually just, you know what I'm saying, walk me down or something.
Okay. So, throughout the day, you've noticed, you know, the packages that were coming to and fro from the ship on the outskirts of town. One of them is, it's a human. He's carrying a lot of heavy items that were intended for the store. And Eldar, like, kind of like shoulder checks him a little bit, gets the guy off balance, and he kind of drops a big old crate of stuff that was supposed to go to your workshop. And you hear Torque in the background, "What the hell was that?"
What kind of a roll did you just make to see if that kind of shit would happen? Random occurrence of character shoulder bumping some poor guy.
Equivalent to being in fruit cart or whatever.
Yeah.
A hot dog stand across the street.
So now, I'm going to say the stuff in the box has my attention because that's what I'm concerned about now. Because I want to know what's in the box and a lot more of what's on the ship.
Okay. Well, what's generally in the box is just kind of like basic goods that Torque just sells on the regular. That's what you're getting the gist of. It was just a regular shipment. Nothing out of the ordinary.
What about the ship?
Huh?
What about the ship? What else is on the ship? Is that all just basic, just your normal goods?
Well, I mean, you're not on the ship, so...
Okay. I was trying to get a little bit more out of you.
So Is he basically like the security?
Yes,
in the
he's
shop?
the security
Okay.
for this place because this place sells a lot of mining equipment and regular goods that most of these other shops don't have.
Okay.
You know, if somebody didn't really like the place or the government, they could scuttle together some stuff and just, you know, start raining hell on the town if they really wanted to.
So, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You seem to have gotten in my way.
The guy that's on the ground is like muffled because he's covered in these crates trying to frantically get out from underneath of them.
Is everything alright? You seem to be having trouble.
And he slowly kind of, what the hell is your problem, sir? Oh, you're kind of out of place.
I'm here asking questions. Did you poison the mother tree?
I'm not even from this fucking planet.
Have a good day, sir.
The fuck?
Just turns and...
Do I see this whole?
Yes,
thing
you
right
see this whole
I
con.
hear.
Mhm.
I hear everything.
Yes.
Okay.
In the background, you hear Torque, and he sounds pissed off. Like, he may come out of the shop, which he hardly ever does, and his name is in, or your name is in, like, every other sentence that he's talking about.
What? Torque, what's your
You
problem?
need to get out there and clean up that mess out there. I swear to God, if I see one box on the ground, and it's slightly scuffed, I'm having your head.
So immediately I start flagging him down. Hey, buddy. Hey, help him get it up. You need to clean that up.
Oh, hello there, cloaked figure. Tell me, can you answer me a question?
No, not until you clean up the box.
Then
And
you'll
I'll
answer
help
all
you.
of my questions?
Then I'll help you with everything you want to know.
Sounds perfectly great. All of a sudden, you see Eldar walk up to the box and like vines start spreading away from his fingers, and he starts meticulously picking up items and putting them back in the box. There you go, sir.
You
Now-
are a very strange but helpful fella.
Now,
Yeah,
my questions.
Can I like see any of this going on?
Now the building's kind of far away from where you are.
Okay, that's what you say. That's.
I mean,
Yes,
if you want to like survey the area, you can give me a perception check to see.
I just want to just look around and see if I've seen all this. See if I've seen him do all the vine stuff. That's a bit unnecessary. But
I'm just saying, if you wanted to like see if
I
there's
don't know if I
anything
can
out of the
see.
normal.
nope.
No, I mean you can see like the general.
What'd you roll?
4 minus 1.
You can just see like the general lay of like there's a crowd starting to mass around.
I just
it.
wanted to know if I could see all that.
I mean, it's kind of like there's a couple different races, but mainly human.
Okay.
Now, on to my questions. Did you poison the mother tree, strange hooded figure?
Absolutely not. But there was about 10 or 12 hoodlums playing in front of the store earlier. They look like they might know somebody or something. Got to find them.
Tiefling.
Nice. Okay, so
Hold on, I'm trying to think if I'm
No,
trying to get him to
no.
roll a deception
You
check.
have this motherfucker knocking on my door. Y'all ladies, what the fuck did you do? Desmond! Desmond, get over here!
Would Eldar make him try to deceive? Screw it. Oh, okay, I'll just go find those hoodlums then. And Eldar continues walking down the street up to the little gnome. Oh, hello there, Schwartzstock. I have a question for you.
I don't care who you are, and if I don't know how you got in here, because Zilla's probably taking a nap or a job. I swear to God, this is the final straw. Zilla!
I'm right fucking here.
He really hates you.
Get this man out of here!
Your boss is a dick.
He cleaned your shit up. He got a question for you.
Are you buying something?
No,
You have
I'm
credits.
asking questions about the tree outside.
I give a shit about the tree.
Well, it's not properly grown, and I have to ask, are you the reason for it?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here.
Insight check. I don't like this short man.
He doesn't like you.
Mother! Fuck, it's a natural one.
Okay, so you are just like, okay, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Alright, have a good one.
You're a mean little shit, Torque. You just wanted to know about a tree.
Rolls a D4. His weapon explodes.
just the weapon explodes.
Fuck.
Splinters go everywhere. So, as the night's getting, later, everything's starting to settle down. You start seeing, like, the dimming of the lights. because it's getting to that witching hour where they're going to start cutting off the power. A guy steps on stage because there's a massive platformy stage, and he's kind of like reciting what they think they know of this area. You know, they're talking about. Well, I'll just go ahead and go into it.
Do I know anything about the area?
No, because your people aren't from here. You actually just heard
I
there
know
was
if I
a you
just
heard
did
there
the
was like a big
research.
event, and there was going to be a lot of people here. Be a way to make easy money for the your traveling group.
Okay. I didn't know if I just knew any general information like about what's about to happen.
No, not really. I mean, the people that study this, archaeologists, they don't even know, to be
Okay.
completely honest.
That makes sense.
So, you see a man walk up there, and he's like, so, as far as we know, and we can determine, these fingers each are a part of a story. The first one depicts their creation and their rise to power. Then, the second one, I mean, we really couldn't determine what that one was. But the third one shows them seeking out other people to spread their knowledge. The third pillar, unfortunately, has been too damaged to understand what's going on. The fourth pillar has long been withered away. But the fifth pillar, if you look right here, shows that tonight a significant thing may happen. Now, we believe that they were talking about this eclipse that's coming up, and it just so happens to coincide with a meteor shower. It's going to be great. So if you guys can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
A meteor shower is just in the sky, right?
Yeah, like you see
Meteors raining down. That's generally what a meteor shower is.
Yeah.
Making sure. I knew that.
So, in the as he finishes up, you start to see the eclipse happen.
Fast question.
Yeah.
How close could Eldar get to these stones, or are they kind of being blocked away from everyone?
They're not like blocked away, but they are roped off. Like, hey, this is don't come up here. We don't want graffiti and shit. This is a work site.
But so I wouldn't be able to read the
You would not be able to read the inscriptions
from the distance. Okay.
I mean, you can get relatively close. Are you wanting to try to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do like a.
Perception check.
It'd be more like a history roll.
Oh, a history roll. Okay.
I see the player's handbook.
Yeah.
No.
So right now I'm observing all this stuff now, right? Like
If you wanted to go to this festival to see everything, you could.
but right now I'm still at the store.
If you want to go. I'm not.
It's closing time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you back. I mean, if you want to be at the store, you can still be at the store.
Can I go to the boat now?
The boat.
You're trying to leave and go to the ship.
The ship.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not your ship. It's not like.
I know.
But you could totally go there.
Breaks on it.
I just want to know if I'm an opportunist and I got other plans and stuff that I'm trying to. I just want to know if anything valuable or helpful is on there.
I mean, if you really want to, you can go to the ship.
By the way, I rolled a 6, which made it a 9 on the history check.
As far as you can tell, you just got the same information.
Buckus. Damn. Buckus.
As the eclipse is happening, you know, it's a standard lunar eclipse. But even a lunar eclipse nowadays is a sight to see. You know, it doesn't happen often. And as soon as the eclipse becomes a complete eclipse, that's when the meteor shower happens. It starts out, you know, light and then gets more heavy. But the odd thing is, do you know like what the northern lights are?
Yes.
That starts to
You
happen.
didn't know what I mean.
Yeah. That starts happening. Hey, do you know what the northern lights are?
Yeah.
Okay, you were looking at me like...
I seen Balto.
Good call.
All right, yeah.
But so that's odd. These three things happening all at the same time is rather strange. But the meteor shower, it's getting extremely heavy, and you start to hear things
Oh no.
hit the ground around you.
Hey guys, it's Craig. Just wanted to talk to you about diceenvy.com/readysetroll. Now, if you haven't heard about diceenvy.com, you probably haven't been listening to the podcast because Dice Envy is a cool place where you can get some cool dice. They have metal dice, they have wooden dice, they got stone dice, they got regular dice. You can get a la carte dice. They basically any and all of your dice needs. Go to diceenvy.com/readysetroll. Get 10% off your order. They got these really cool dice that are look like they got lava in them. I don't know how they did it, but it's pretty neat. So go there, get you a set of dice. diceenvy.com/readysetroll. Each purchase supports us. All right, I'll quit badgering you now. Back to the show.
I was right.
One of them actually hits the stage where that guy was standing, but he wasn't there anymore. But there's a massive crater in the ground.
Oh, geez. Younglings! I just stand up and start screaming younglings.
Not the tuba player!
Tark! Did it get you?
You said you were headed towards the ship. Are you going to run back?
I never went nowhere. I'm still at the store just chilling.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's true, one of them actually does go through the store.
Okay, so I still scream, Torque, are you okay?
You don't really hear anything.
Fuck! So I go in to check everything out and see what's going on. Check on everything in the store. And
Okay.
check on Torque.
This, what you would assume is a meteor, hits the store, came through, crashing in. You do see a small gnomish body laying under a pile of rubble. Next to it, a massive metal cylinder has landed on the ground. And it's kind of spinning, but not super fast. It's just kind of slowly turning.
Okay, so I want to check that body out. I want to go see what this little spinning thing is.
Okay. We're going to stop there. I'm going to go to you guys. What are you all doing?
It's pretty close to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do look around for the younglings.
Okay. You totally see Desmond, and he's like, "Come on, kids, let's get out of here!" And he's got a massive he's literally dragging some of them, trying to. He's running so fast.
All right, thank God.
Do I see the tiefling children?
Roll a perception.
Mother! Oh, wait, that's actually not bad. That's 12. No, it's a 10. It's a 10.
Okay. I will say you do see the tiefling children, but
Hoodlums.
the caveat is there's a lot of ruckus going around. When shit just went down, people are freaking the fuck out. Some of them are kind of headed towards this crater because they want to see what the fuck hit. But other people are trying to seek shelter because these things are still coming down.
Did any hit the tree?
I wouldn't be able to tell you that unless you went back there to see.
Oh, I can't see the tree all the way from towns. Oh, okay.
Would you be concerned about that?
It's something that comes to mind, and would probably take precedence for Eldar to go back out to check on the tree, but it's kind of hard with all these people moving back and forth.
Most of the people were at the stage, so getting back to the tree would be relatively easy for you.
Okay.
No, not anybody's headed towards the tree because they know that there are wardens and others in there.
Yeah. So yeah, Eldar's gonna head back to the tree.
Okay.
So you're not worried about the children anymore.
Nope.
Hurts. So
Ain't my
you've
kids.
seen the kids. They're trying to get back to safety. What are you doing?
Man, that's a good question. I'm gonna go around the camp and check on, see if anything happened around, the people I know are with my camp or encampment.
So some of the people have kind of started to gather around another impact site.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna go to that impact site.
Okay.
And I want to see what hit, what happened.
So you see, like I explained to him, a metal sphere. It's kind of like those egg timers?
Yeah.
Kind of spinning like that, like an egg timer.
Okay.
As you see this, one of the elder tiefling are bent over, like really trying to get a good look at it, and gets hit in the face by this black tar-like substance. A lot of it comes out, and some hit the ground all around. Give me a perception check.
That's a 0.
Okay.
1 minus 1.
Nice. Rolling hot tonight, guys.
You didn't even see the elder get blacked in the face.
I would say
I
that
sneezed when that happened.
it's such a scene that you do see the guy come back, and whenever he turns around, like there's black ooze all over his face. Zilla, as you start to get close, the same thing happens. This black tar-like substance spews out. Give me a perception check.
15.
Okay. You notice that this tar-like substance, some of it actually goes towards Torque. And
Like
underneath of him.
It's like
It's sentient.
is it like just running towards him, or is it like
It's
you can
literally,
tell it's going
you can
like
tell. It's
like
making
it's thinking?
It's
like,
making a point to
it's
go
making a
that
point to go to
direction.
him. The other pool of it is actually coming towards you.
I just pulled my swords out immediately, and I just start chopping. I'm saying, start doing something. My
Okay.
plasma
What do
swords.
the swords
Alright.
look like, Anthony?
Plasma swords, and they're beautiful. You want to see them?
Plasma swords.
Why'd you whisper that?
Plasma swords.
Plasma
I'm a
swords.
rogue. Everything's a secret.
Well, yeah, I immediately go
Are you
go
taking?
Deadpool on this shit. And I'm
All right. Are you gonna kind of like leave this area? Or are you gonna try to like fight this thing?
I mean, I'm protecting myself as I'm trying to get Torque.
Okay.
I'm
You're
worried
trying
about
to
Torque.
get Torque?
Like, so is he damn near buried under tons of rubble?
Yes.
Like something that I can't lift?
You would have to roll a very high strength check.
I run. Fuck Torque. I'm out of here.
Damn. I mean,
Righteous.
fuck Torque, dude. He's a dick.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a dick anyway.
Roll
but
me
he
another
paid me.
perception check.
2.
Okay. You don't look back. You just keep. You're trying to get the fuck out of there.
Damn it, I missed something there.
All right. Eldar.
Mm-hmm.
You do get to the tree. It seems as if there are some impact sites that have came down. As you look around, you see wardens that are fighting off this black ooze that are coming out. You specifically see Redwood. He has extended his arm in like a whip-like fashion.
That's dope.
And as he's hitting these things, he's throwing punches, trying to do whatever he can to keep this black tar at bay. What do you do?
Eldar will run up and say, Redwood, what's going on? And he'll launch a sacred flame at the creature.
So,
Yeah.
You're getting into combat. Are you, better or worse terms, you're getting into combat? What's going on with you?
So, dude has this black shit on his face,
Yes, and you see you didn't see the black tar start doing anything,
right?
but
I see it on his face.
you see it on his face.
Is it doing anything, or is it just like
It's-
on there?
What you would think liquid would do is it would kind of run off of him, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of not doing that. It's kind of going inside of him.
It's like some Venom type shit going on here.
I was gonna cast True Strike. So you extend your hand and point a finger at a target in range.
What are
Your
you attacking?
Well, it says it grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. So that's, I guess I just want to see like
What it?
if it's going inside him. Like I feel like
I think the
Can't
spell
be
gives you
anything.
advantage on attack.
it gives you advantage on
Gives you
attack.
advantage on
rolls.
attack.
But it's up to
Okay.
you if you want that flavor
Um,
to add a little bit
so-
more to
Yeah,
it.
that's why I didn't.
When you do that, you've been on several planets. You've never seen anything like this before.
Okay. Yeah, like if I were to know, like,
Yeah, you've never seen anything like this before. But it does seem to be trying to force its way into his body as he's clawing at his throat, doing whatever he could to try to get this thing out of him.
yeah.
But
I don't know what to do.
I'm going to go ahead and say we should roll some initiative, guys.
Oh, yeah?
So you're running 3 combats at 3 separate times.
Man. What is
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Nice, good job.
We got on the high end of the initiative order.
Yeah.
That's terrible for a cleric.
All right, Anthony, You are backing up, swords drawn, out of this facility. You do see this black ooze coming towards you extremely fast. What do you do?
I put my two blades like together, and they just go like Dark Maul style, and I just start spitting them like a fan, like.
Okay, so you're cooling this thing. You're cooling this thing off.
No, not
Oh.
cooling it. When it's coming towards me, it's getting chopped up.
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking this
So
shit
why don't
up.
you roll an attack?
So it's a
From 20.
Okay, yeah, you hit him.
so
Damn it.
11.
11 misses. You did 5 damage. So you swing at this thing, hoping to cut it in half. And you do. You break it apart. But it kind of, as a liquid does, it runs back together,
It's
continuing to
still
come after
coming.
you. Yes. Dan, we're going to go back to you, buddy.
Alright, so lost
You said
action.
You were doing Sacred Flame.
Yeah, so he's still going to stick to that sacred flame. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
Ah, damn it, yeah, that passes. So he takes no damage. How hurt does Redwood look?
He's fine.
Okay.
It seems like all this has just gone down.
Okay, then Eldar is not going to do anything else. He's just going to have his shield out, ready for any sort of impact.
Okay. Redwood is going to attack this thing.
He got high on
He's
the
in-
initiative too, didn't he?
What I'm just doing is basing it off of whoever's with you guys is going to be
Oh, okay.
with your initiative for right now. He's going to attack this thing with his vine-like arm.
Yeah.
His whip-like arm is going to swing short.
Oh.
And as he goes to try to throw a punch at it, he also, where he punches the ground, it kind of like moves out of the way
Oh, dear
and
Lord.
starts to try to climb up his arm. Dylan.
So, this thing is like entering the Elder's body. Is it like in him?
For better or worse, yes.
What's he seem to be doing? Like, what's the Elder
Right
doing?
now he is like scratching at his throat. It seems like he's suffocating and he's falling down to the ground.
Oh no.
At this point, I will say that you do see the other black tar-like thing coming at you.
Okay. Oh, it's coming at me?
Well, I mean, it's in the area. It's coming at whatever's closest.
Okay. I will brandish my sword.
It's scared now.
Oh yeah.
it
And I will
goes the
hit-
other way.
Well, I'm gonna hit
You-
my button.
You defeated
Yeah.
it.
Ha! Alright guys, let's go. Let's go enjoy the rest of this thing. I'm gonna hit my button to pull out the crossbow on it, and I'm gonna fire a bolt at it.
Alright, explain what your weapon does.
It's called a Stingray, and it's like a kind of like an energy like sword. But you press a button, and then like 2 wings pop out, and then it shoots like a laser bolt, like a crossbow. So
That's cool.
like best of both worlds. And I'm gonna do that to this thing.
Okay.
Get shot.
Roll and
And I have advantage on it still because of the true strike.
Yep.
Right. So I have 18.
Natural
Ooh,
20, baby.
boom.
Nat 20, nice.
So do I have the +3 twice, or is that just one?
How are you doing crit rolls, Craig?
Yeah.
On melee attacks, I'm going to say you do max damage. And on spells attacks, I'm going to let you roll twice.
But this is a ranged attack.
Well,
So-
on physical damage, I'm going
Okay.
to let you.
So it's not double. It's just okay. So
It's just max damage.
So 11.
Holy sh...
Anthony, you are being attacked right now, and I'm sure this is terrifying.
You probably don't like it at all.
Yeah, probably not. But you do hear a gun go off, and you do see a spot where it impacts this black tar. Are you going to turn around and see what hit it?
Yeah.
The guy from earlier that came into the shop, he is there and he is brandishing a weapon. He has an older military rifle. It's an EM rifle, which is electromagnetic rifle. And it shoots pieces of metal out of it using electromagnets to speed it up.
Like a railgun.
Like a railgun.
Nice.
He hits this thing for 7 damage, and he's now in a fight with you. And he is going to stress that we need to get as many people out of here as possible. If you can, round up people, tell them my ship is ready.
So you got this?
I mean, I would like some help, but...
I'll be right back.
You got this. I'll be right back.
I'm going to go round up everybody. You said that's what you need me to do, right?
Yeah, go get some people. I can try to hold this thing off.
I pull my sword out the ground and I hightail it to the nearest crowd and tell them,
He disappears and never to be seen again.
these guys back are fucking that oil up, and he said get on this boat. He got a big Noah's Ark over there.
He said don't come back for him. It's okay. Just go ahead and take off. Let's
Yeah,
get
y'all
out of here.
Engines are running.
I'll go to rent us some
Go ahead and hit
people.
your vape. 'Cause you're
Do
taking
not
off.
go that way. Go that way.
All right, Anthony, I would say that would be your turn to run out, go try to warn people, tell them that there's a ship waiting.
Yeah, most definitely not fighting no more.
Eldar, you're next on the order.
Okay, so this thing is currently it's on Redwood's arm, trying to get into him.
Yes.
I guess I'll use my free action to ask Redwood. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. And you see him grab his arm, and he just kind of like rips it out. He's frantically trying to regrow his arm, but it takes time.
Yeah.
Okay. At this very moment, you hear more crashes along the tree. You see this black ooze come out, and it is headed straight for the sapling. But before it can get to the sapling, it finally blooms. In a puff of pollen, it goes everywhere. Kind of, you see these black oozes kind of shudder, and it gives you enough time to do something. Redwood does look at you, and he's like, "It finally happened. Get the seeds and get out of here. We'll try to hold them off as best we can."
Alright, I understand. Good luck, Redwood! And I'm going to run as fast as I can to get the seeds, because this is my job priority number one.
Wish I had somebody tell me to get out of here to safety.
I'm alone. So I'm going to use my action to dash, so I move 60 feet towards the seeds.
Okay.
Nice.
In the background.
He said it finally happened. What did it mean?
The tree bloomed. It's been a little over 2 years, and these trees like bloom after 2 years and then take over a planet. Is what happens.
And they have like a spiritual connection. Or
It's a
something
good
to
takeover,
it, don't
right?
y'all? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people don't know.
Kurtz,
Yes, that is I.
what are you gonna do?
How fucked up does this thing look?
A lot of its tar is not with its body anymore, but it's still coming after you.
Okay. How does old dude look? Is he like Dunzo?
He's on the ground, Dunzo, and you see like out of his orifices, like black tar kind of like oozing
Worried
out.
about that guy, but is anybody around to help me? Like, am I the only fighter in our like clan? Like
Panicking.
I don't know. Am I the only?
Oh God!
Like, oh, look at Kurtz with his weird sword. And he's never gonna need that. Like, what?
I mean, all this is happening extremely quickly. So.
Okay, so everybody's still freaking out. I'm just trying not to die over here. All right. Is he still far enough away for me to shoot another bolt, or is he?
He's close enough that you could hit him with that.
That's so. All right. Put the wings away, and then hit him with the sword. 18 total.
Nice. Give me a perception check.
Not good at that. 9.
Okay. It wasn't going to be a very high check. In the background, you hear it before you see it. Something small and blue and very fast is just yelling like, "Ah!" as it's coming at you. And it slams into this blue or black ooze.
Oh, I thought you meant like he was coming at me.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
no.
He slams into this black ooze, utterly destroying it.
Oh shit.
This would be a quickling.
Oh, nice.
And the way he's yelling, you can only presume that he's a charger, because most quicklings, they don't run into battle like this. But
So is it like a or like a
Well, I mean, he's kind of brutish.
Okay,
So,
so he's like a little short.
yeah.
He's a tanky fairy.
But he's extremely fast.
Okay.
So,
Jesus.
yeah, out of nowhere. But you start looking around, and you start seeing people that are trying to head towards the port. Give me an intelligence
Get
check.
out of here. 7.
Okay. You don't know where the fuck you're going.
I don't know where they're going.
Not this moment, no.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? The ooze at this moment has been taken care of.
I want to check on the elder. I want to see if he's like dead, or.
Okay. We'll get to that.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Alright, well, I got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
I'm spinning a lot of plates right now.
I just assume he's not.
In
Dead.
D&D stories, I hate how, like, they just kind of expect your characters to know each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even worried about you. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
worried
don't
about
even
my
know.
elder buddy. Like, that's my dude.
Well, it wasn't Delmont that got attacked. It was a different,
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
yeah,
Okay.
it was a different person. Click on the barbarian.
So Delmont, is he just like another elder?
Yeah, he's another
Okay.
elder. There are a few.
Is he like one of like not like my best friend, but is he like the dude I talk to the most or something?
No, I mean, he's just another person.
Okay.
But your clan isn't that huge, so I would assume that you would.
I just imagine I would like. He's not like best friends with everybody. He's there to do the
it's
job.
your-
He's there to get money. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's your character's stuff, so
Okay.
I'm not forcing him to be your best friend.
He's your best friend.
He's your best friend. Your
Damn
best
it.
friend has died in front of you.
I hate him. No. I love
You
him
were
so
at
much.
odds. He was your childhood rival.
He was my enemy, and I loved him so much.
Eldar, as you are gathering the seeds to this recently bloomed tree, which should have happened already before, you give me a perception check.
Oh, Lord. 17 plus 3, that's 20.
Nice. You see 4 or 5 more of these metal meteors coming towards the earth, and they actually smack into the tree.
Oh, no! How many seeds do I got?
Several, enough to repopulate or repollinate a city. Or not a city, a planet. Sorry.
This is gonna have to do. Forgive me, branching mother tree. But to the future! And then he runs out, dashing again. Ah! But, oh man, he's got a decision. Because they got here a very different way, right? Or did they get here by ship?
They get here a different way, but the tree is not strong enough to propel you
Catapult.
out into... But you do have an overlook on the city, and you would be able to see the ship.
To the city! Just seeing this tree guy. By the way, he can only move 25 feet because he's technically a dwarf. So he's just like...
Well, you consider you being extremely heavy.
Yeah.
You know, you're very dense.
Tree person.
Dense piece of wood. Yeah.
Alright, let's head back to Anthony. Zilla. So you were going to the... Everybody's headed towards...
Everybody's going to
Oh,
the,
you're
you're going to the
checking
ship
on
too, right?
Okay.
I'm
I
heading to
told-
the
I told
city to
Charles
see if
I'd
I can
be
get to the
behind
port,
him.
but...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright, so... Alright, so... where this has happened, you, to go tell people to go get the
To the
fuck out of
ship.
here, and you're not too far off the horizon. You all see this tiefling stand back up,
Oh no.
and he starts to like lunge over like he's getting sick.
Do I
and
know
he's
his
like,
name?
Sure. What do you want to call
Oh, who?
DeMarcus.
him?
Demarcus.
Demarcus.
Cousins.
Dog.
So do I see him?
Yeah, you see this guy standing up. You don't know that he's been basically
That's the
inked.
same Marcus.
Oh my God! Don't throw up. If you
Hey,
throw up,
Marcus.
I'm gonna throw up. I hate
Marcus,
when people
you
throw
okay?
up.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Is he gonna
What's going
barf?
on?
Tell
He
me if he
is-
barfs.
Like, he does barf, And
Oh,
God.
Marcus.
lava goes everywhere.
I immediately start throwing up. Quick, it's a reaction. I just start throwing up immediately.
But he does.
Is you over there by me?
Yeah.
just.
Go. Oh my god.
Everybody's throwing up now.
This is a mess. So
It's a mess.
Alright,
But he does stand back up, and he doesn't look right. Like I said, black ooze is still pouring out of his orifices.
Nose and all.
Marcus, you got black stuff all over you. Are
He
you
goes
okay?
to try to swing at you, but he's not close enough.
That's not good.
Yeah. So, whenever you throw up, you go to look up to see, and in the distance, you see Torque.
What the fuck?
No.
Hey! Thought you was dead! Come here! You owe me pay for today!
All of his scrapes and stuff where he has been
Got
injured
fucked up.
has black ooze coming out of it.
Oh,
and
no.
he is kind of headed towards whoever he can get to. But it just seems like you guys are the closest.
So he's coming towards us?
Yes. Let's roll initiative. Again. Alright, so the DeMarcus.
It's Marcus now.
It's just Marcus.
It's just Marcus. The other one was Desmond, so I don't want like Desmond, DeMarcus, two BDs.
Okay. So Marcus, he takes a swing at you. Let's see if he hits. Does a 15 hit you?
It does, unfortunately.
Takes 7 points of damage.
Ooh, yeah, I really don't like that at all.
You swung for the fences. And he knocked your block clean off.
You gonna let him do you like that?
No, I'm not gonna let him do me like that.
Oh shit!
He fucked my shit up.
I'm about to knock you out.
Yeah.
Torque
Jeez.
is coming towards you. It seems like all that pent up anger, he's gonna finally let it out.
Makes sense.
Oh, it's okay. It's just a small.
Does a 20 hit your AC?
Oh my god!
It's armor class?
Yes.
Yes. It
Takes
does.
6 points of bludgeoning damage
6.
as he punches you right in the nads because he's
Oh,
that
right
small.
in the nards, dude.
Dylan,
Yes.
what is Kurt's going to do?
First, I'm gonna need Marcus, that asshole, to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I don't care how low your spell save is. It's not gonna mace. It's
Alright.
you're gonna get it.
It's a 1.
He has dissonant whispers.
No.
Saves. Nice. 15 points of psychic damage. And he immediately uses its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me. Creature doesn't move in obvious danger.
So he's gonna use this reaction to move away from you, but towards the direction of the elder.
Wait. Direction.
Oh, because I'm coming from that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
This-
him. Oh.
Oh.
Further away from me, so that's
You scared him away from you, and it's like, oh, there's another feud.
I have blurry vision right now. He knocked the shit out of me.
You may have a concussion.
So he just basically punched me, right?
Mhm.
I
Right in the nuts.
Right, dude.
I didn't fall or anything, right?
You
So
might puke again.
I can just go straight to an action, right? I'm trying to cut off. I don't want him to be able to bring that arm back. You know, I just want to try to cut it straight off. So I'm gonna go for that.
Ooh, nice.
18 plus
5.
which one?
That hits.
5. Okay,
It
yeah.
don't matter. It hits.
And then you roll a d6 and add 3.
Ooh, 8. Does his arm come off?
No.
Are you attacking with your other sword?
You know what? It does come off, but that black tar kind of pulls it back together.
Oh my god.
You have another attack action as your bonus action if you want.
I want to do some. I want to try to restrain him. Can I look around and see if is there anything around that I can restrain him with?
Nothing that's within reach. You'd have to use your movement or something to get away. But you've already used an action, so at this point you get attack of opportunity.
I'm just gonna go attack him again.
Ooh,
Nothing. It
What-
doesn't hit.
what
That's
is
it?
2.
2 plus 5.
That's a fat 7 for you.
Ooh, close. You almost hit him. So, out of the background, you hear a couple boom, 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 boom. You see the pilot of the ship coming out, and he has 2 pistols out. He's just... He lays 2...
The same dude.
Same dude from earlier. He lays 2 bolts into the back of good old Torque. And Torque will be taking 10 points of damage. Alright, it's finally Eldar's.
Top of the round?
Order. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm running. So Eldar's running into town just as fast as he can, but does he see this thing?
Yeah, he sees the fighting going on.
Well, apparently Marcus is like running right at him, isn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not good. So
You don't know what the black ooze does when it gets on people, because you haven't seen it yet. But you do see this black ooze running out of this guy.
coming out of his eyes,
Eyes,
his
ears,
nose,
nose, mouth. Any wounds he has on him.
Does he look threatening towards me?
Yes.
How far away is he from me?
He's saying, I'm going to hurt you. When
He's not in melee range unless you want him to be in melee range.
No, I'm gonna Sacred Flame.
Okay.
He said he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
If you wouldn't know it, these guys aren't very dexterous. How does a good old 10 get you?
It gives him a D8 of Sacred Flame damage. 2!
Suck on that one, Marcus.
Yeah.
He's still up.
Crap.
And it's his turn. He's going to close the distance, burning. So he's kind of on fire now, but...
By the way, whenever Eldar casts his Sacred Flame, it kind of like sends a flower petal floating off
Wait,
through
isn't
the
it
air.
radiant damage, though?
It's radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sends
I
a-
want you guys to be very descriptive on how you're attacking.
Yeah. But the flower petal
okay,
flows
yeah.
out and lands on his head, and then it just bursts in radiant flames on him.
Cool. Eldar,
Yes.
does a 21 hit your
Son of a bitch, yeah!
That's why I like my red dice.
Things are rolling high. What the hell?
Does 5 hit points taken away from you
Ow.
whenever he comes up to you, and he just kind of like smacks the shit out of you.
Oh, well, that wasn't very friendly.
Smacks the ever-living shit out of you. The Torque looks a little worse for wear. He's been shot a couple times. You've stabbed him a couple times. This black ooze, it's just
Arms hanging on
running.
by black ooze now.
Yeah,
Since
it's
he got
just
shot,
black
it's not
ooze
so
is
tight
just kind of
anymore.
like
Yeah.
pouring out of him.
Lost tenants and stuff. Can't really hold together.
But he's still coming strong, and he's going to try to,
Oh.
you see his arm kind of like move like that, where he's trying to fling his ooze held together arm at you.
He's dislocating his shoulder just to...
It's a 19 hit your AC.
What in the actual hell, dude?
Rolled a 16, they have a plus 3.
Jesus.
Ah.
Slaps me.
3 points of damage.
Hanging in there.
Shit.
That's why I was glad you guys had a cleric. It is now Kurt's turn.
Yay. So Marcus is not near me anymore. Kinda.
No, but
I can see,
you
is
can
Torque
see
in, like,
Torque.
melee or can
he's
I pop?
in. You can pop him.
Alright, so I'm gonna hit my button, wing flop out, and I'm going to try to shoot that mofo. Oh, 14 plus 5,
That
19. Plus 3, 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
As a blue energy bolt comes flying out the tip of the sword. I want to say the sword like flares up and it's like and just shoots out.
Okay, so this bolt goes flying through the air, which would normally hit a person in the chest, but unfortunately, Torque is very small, and it goes right through the side of his head, blowing his head clean off. You see the black ooze trying to hold the pieces of his skull together, but unfortunately, it's too much, and it just flings across. Torque's body lies numb on the ground. Torque is dead.
I instantly get a little emotional. It was alright.
Out of the corner of his pocket, you see the signed paycheck hanging out.
Oh,
that's
fuck,
sad.
I'll take that.
For his other employee.
Zilla, it is now your turn.
Alright, so Torque is dead. but we still have
You still see Marcus
Marcus.
attacking the nice Ermite tree person that helped you out earlier today.
Okay, so yes, I do help Ermite. I'm going straight Darth Maul again with my swords. This means I'm serious.
Did he help him out earlier though?
I mean, he picked up the stuff, so I mean, it was alright. It wasn't that bad.
This guy pays his debts. I mean,
Alright.
I leap right into action because I'm kind of emotional now too. So I'm screaming and everything. I'm going Darth Maul. I got my sword out and I'm jumping, trying to cut people's heads off. And I'm going right for is it Marcus. Is it Marcus I'm trying to kill? Yeah. And I don't do a thing. I trip and fall.
8.
That's a 3, I think.
What was it?
3 plus 5 is it?
8?
Yeah. Hit.
Meets and beats, buddy.
Yeah, you hit him.
You hit him.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
D6. Oh, max damage.
6. Max damage, his head comes off.
So 9.
6+3.
I just start doing cartwheels and y'all just see me you just see a plasma sword just go smooth
Okay.
across his neck.
Oh, crap.
It goes across his neck, right?
Right.
Hang on.
Does it detach?
It does detach.
Does the black ooze
So he's
keep it
dead, right?
together?
We win.
So his body falls down, head rolls across the ground, but you do see this black ooze kind of push the head up like a spider, walking back towards the body and reattaches itself as
Do I have
the
another
body stands
move?
back up.
You still have your bonus action to
You
attack.
still have your bonus action.
Can I try to beat as I see the head grow legs? Can I try to hurry up and run and field goal kick it?
Oh man, that's great.
It's a head crab.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like
What would I roll for that?
Well,
what check is that?
Dexterity, I would say, because you're trying to kick a moving thing.
Yeah.
He rolled a 2.
God damn it.
Yeah. So you go to kick it and like
And I try
Charlie Brown
Charlie Brown
style.
it.
like yeah, you Charlie Brown that shit. Look cool,
One of my little tiefling hoodlums runs over and grabs his head.
Oh, crap, he missed.
Hoodlum!
So, the captain of the ship is going to try to shoot this body as it's pushing itself, trying to get back up. Okay, well, he's going to hit with 1 anyway. Alright, so he lays a round in its back, trying, hopefully, that would put it down. But that sucker just keeps pushing his way back up.
Oh, dear God. He just couldn't pull out a single dagger, could he?
He doesn't have one.
Oh, my gosh.
It is now Eldar's turn. Back to the top of the order.
All right,
Only
so-
one thing left, but it is terrifying because it keeps coming back.
Yeah. So Eldar sees this thing coming at him again. He's like, all right, I see your message. I know what you're thinking. It's like, this tree man is a nice person. Here, have a flower. And another sacred flame flower comes out. So he needs to make another dex check.
Yeah, this prone body with no head, make a dex check.
Roll twice since he's prone still. I said that. He misses on the second one.
He is prone, thank God.
Yeah.
Dex save.
It doesn't matter.
Burn an eternity of 7 radiant damage.
Nice.
So you see, kind of like what happened earlier when that petal hits, it kind of like pollinates,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of like shudders a little, and then falls to the ground, and then you see the ooze kind of like seep out of his wounds and kind of like shudder and then stop moving onto the ground. He is dead.
You think he's gonna move again?
So the captain of the ship is looking at you guys, and he's like, I don't know what the hell these things are, but we need to get the hell out of here. Let's go back to the ship. Hopefully my men are still alive, and they're holding ground.
Yeah. Are all my tiefling people? Do they take their own ship here, or
No, you were planning on taking some type of shuttle.
so that ship? Okay. So as long as they're all getting on with me, yeah. so
Have you warned them?
I assumed they were all. I thought you said everybody's going to the ship, so that's why. Okay, I'm gonna run back to the encampment.
Okay.
And I'm like, everybody get on the ship. Some crazy shit. Marcus is dead. I don't know what happened. Some black dudes got into him. We had to kill him. He's dead. So let's all get on the ship and get the fuck out of here.
Alright, you do notice that Delmont is not around.
No, where's Delmont? Where's the younglings? Desmond!
Well, Delmont, he fought off some of that black ooze. He got hurt.
Oh, no.
He's out back.
Oh, well, Delmont's dead.
He
Where's the
wasn't dead last
younglings?
time I saw him, but
What about the younglings? Where are they at?
they're right here, dude.
Okay.
Open
You
your eyes.
and all the... Don't you talk to me like that, you little son of a bitch. Now slap him in the mouth when you say that.
Oh, shit.
Right, get all the younglings on the ship.
You're okay.
Stop crying. Be a man.
There's a lot going on right now, man.
Slut.
Shut the fuck up. We gotta go.
Give her the
I am ready to go. This black shit's coming out everywhere.
Alright, goddamn it. Alright, I'm gonna run around back and check on Delmont.
Alright, so you see Delmont, and you see the body of a blue tiefling. Or not tiefling,
Oh, no.
a blue quickling. Black ooze is coming out of him.
Oh, no.
Not
Um,
again.
Delmont has been severely injured, but fortunately, you don't see any black ooze coming out of him. And when you come around the corner, I mean, he's like powering up to hit you with some type of energy blast.
Oh, no.
You can
The
feel...
guy with the black ooze is?
No, his friend.
Delmont was about to
right.
fuck me up. when I
Yeah,
walk
you can
around the
feel
corner.
the air kind of like cool down because he pulls from like the energy in the atmosphere to do attacks. But as soon as he sees you, he's like, you can see like a look of relief come wash over his body.
Delmont, we gotta get out of here. Marcus is dead, unfortunately. This black ooze stuff got inside of him, and he's dead. That's all I can say. He's dead. We had to
It's
kill him.
unfortunate. Let's get back.
All the younglings and all them, they're all getting on the ship. They're all should be good. I hope so. But yeah, we gotta get the hell out of here.
You see him like cough up some blood.
Yeah.
Let's go. And he kind of like just
Put my arm
Right.
over and I'm like, come on, let's go.
Does he look about as beat up as Kurtz is?
Yeah, I'm pretty fucked up too.
yeah. They're both pretty fucked up.
Okay, yeah, it's a good point. That's why I was really hoping we didn't have to fight nothing.
Well, Eldar is happily sitting on the ship right now. Just
Well,
Come on! Flashes at him.
So have I made it to the ship yet?
as you guys are headed back to the ship, you hear a crazy firefight going on right now. There are
Is it
weapons.
firefight? Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you just hear in the background.
all right. I'm gonna go ahead and cure wounds. The hurt-looking tiefling. This one. Yeah, it's Kurtz.
Fuck the other one.
The one with the loot or something.
Harmonic.
Harmonic. Ah, shit. You heal 4.
Hey.
That's the highlight.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you, kind wood
How do you heal him?
man. Yeah.
Basically, like one of my vine
Oh,
fingers
no.
goes into a point, and I stick it right into his chest.
Ah! Jesus. Oh. All right. All right. Never mind. Not that bad.
Sorry, we didn't really have time for a sedative.
Oh, yeah. You just scared the shit out of me when you stabbed me in the chest. That didn't happen to me often. Unless I pay for it. Am I right? Am I right?
So,
Did I-
yeah.
did-
So
did
in the background, you
Did I see
hear.
this? Did I see this?
Yeah.
Hey, tree man. That thing slapped the shit out of me, too. I got a few missing teeth. I was just wondering if you could stick that little finger.
Wisdom teeth.
You can't really heal teeth, but you get
Can I get a finger? A pinky something?
Can you finger blast me? You do the healing.
Can I get a little sap?
We may have to wait for a little bit for it to recharge.
I'm no more
You
shit
still have more
around.
hit points.
You were
than
doing
I
a
do.
lot better than me and him right now. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
fuck you.
Yeah, shit.
So, like I said, in the background, you do hear a massive battle going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Laser
Shit's
blasts.
getting real. But as you break through to where the bay is that's holding the dock ship, you see 2 of these black oozes kind of shifting around the ground and
On the ship or
no,
just around the docks?
yes, the people who own the ship have set up like a barricade with just the remains of what was the cargo was left, and they are trying to hold back this ooze and the people that has been taken over by it. So you see 2 people that have been taken over by it, and 2 of these oozes that are still coming. So for the last time tonight, I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative.
Say okay, Jamal.
Does this sort of rain thing happen often to cause these monsters to come out?
I've never even been to this planet before. I'm just here all with my crew.
Anthony, you're first. What is Zilla going to do?
So these things that are about to attack, do they see us?
No, not yet. So
Okay,
technically you would have a sneak attack.
Yes, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for my sneak attack.
What are you going to hit? Are you going to hit a person who has been taken over, or are you going to hit one of the oozes?
I'm going straight for the ooze.
Okay.
Is the captain with us?
Yes.
Can I ask for the captain's gun, because his gun is a lot more damage worthy than my
I hate to
sword
say it,
gun.
but this gun's very sentimental to me, and I would not...
He doesn't even get all the way through finishing that. I just, boom, I pull my swords out, and I'm going straight for the sneak attack on the ooze.
Yeah, you got
24.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh shit!
9.
Good hit.
Nice.
Are you going to
Bonus
do
action.
anything with your bonus action?
So I got one good whack, and I'm coming.
Nice.
14 plus
That hits.
5, yeah.
5. Yeah, 19.
So roll your d6 again, but don't add the 3. So
Nice.
5.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
14
job.
damage.
You did a lot of damage
Ain't
there.
I handy?
Take that,
So what did
Craig.
you do to him?
Came in, you know what I'm saying? Darth Maul is when I go Darth Maul, it means I'm trying to kill some shit. I went straight Darth Maul, boom, hit him the first time, took him apart, dive in with you know what I'm saying, with my fork dive, and I'm just fucking this ooze up.
I love your commentary.
Okay.
I think I love that.
So you know when editing, you know where.
Alright. So you hit the shit out of him. He does splatter apart a lot of this black ooze. It kind of like separates from the main body of it. It is now one of their turns.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Ooh. It tries to come at the captain of the ship, but he nimbly dodges out of the way.
Not today, bitch.
The other one that just got stabbed by Zilla is going to try to attack Zilla because it did not like getting stabbed.
Oh, no.
Weird.
But Zilla nimbly dodges out of the way. He looked at the
Nimble.
captain and he was like, I got you. That's what I got to do.
Yeah. Man.
I gotta pull that
I'm learning from you already, man. You're all right with me.
Due to all the ruckus, the other bodies turn around to see you all,
Uh-oh.
and one of them is going to attack
Oh.
Eldar, and the other one's going to attack Kurtz.
Oh, shit.
But I highly doubt that a 12 will hit your AC.
No, thank God.
So it comes rushing at you, but unfortunately, when it swings, it
Wax off.
you do.
I
some
yelled.
Not today.
I yelled and gave you a heads up, and
Yeah.
you kind of.
I seen what he did after he seen what the captain did, and I was like, I need to do that.
Everybody's learning.
So
Pass on the
Eldar,
knowledge.
let's see if you get hit. You might be lucky, and you're lucky because
Nice.
a 9 probably won't hit your AC.
He got nice. He got nicer AC than I do.
So he goes to try to swing at you, and I'm assuming that you've seen what.
He was actually looking at a pretty flower on the ground, and he just
Yeah.
raises up his shield.
Don't hurt the fire.
He doesn't get the communication that's going on right now.
Like we're all just real dramatic, like looking at each other, and he just off doing his own.
Look at that flower.
Flower.
I've seen that.
But it is now Eldar's turn.
Okay, Eldar is going to look at the one that he's engaged with right now, and he's going to say, alright lad, the bells are ringing, and he's going to cast Toll of the Dead on that creature. So it
Okay.
needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
Mother of Well, he passes.
Yeah, I rolled a 19, but I had to take negatives.
So they don't have a great wisdom,
No.
it's just you rolled really high.
Does it do anything?
No, it does nothing, it's a cantrip, man.
Alright. What is Kurt's gonna do?
I'm gonna look at the one that he was attacking, and I'm gonna shoot him a crossbow.
Okay. You are engaged with one, though.
Yeah, you're currently
Oh, I
engaged
am?
in melee.
Oh yeah, you tried to hit me.
get
Okay,
you.
yeah, I'm gonna attack that one then. What's my sword? 12 plus 5, 17.
The hits.
Nice.
Nice.
3 plus 3, 6. Damage.
Alright, how do you attack him?
So did he run up on me or am
Yeah,
I running up on
He
him?
ran up on you.
Okay,
Try to
after
hit
I nimbly try to dodge out the way, I just kind of come across with a bam. I mean, I assume it don't kill him, but try to slice across his neck area.
Okay. You do
Is
see
it,
the
is it
flesh.
an ooze or a person?
It's a person,
Okay.
but when you cut away the fleshy bits, it seems to be more ooze than person
Yeah.
anymore.
Like, the skin is just basically over top of it.
Yes.
pretty much, like, okay. Grody.
The captain pulls out his rifle, the one that Zilla was so eagerly trying to get. He fires off a round at it.
We're trying to help you.
You hear the hum of the magnets heating up as he blows it to smithereens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that gun. Fuck. Still that.
Some of the crew is going to take a volley at each one of them, and all of them are going to take a little bit of damage. All right, it's back at the top of the order, Zilla.
But I'm gonna go ahead and sneak attack the one that he's fighting
Okay.
with my long.
So are we doing flanking rolls, by the way?
Yes.
So he gets the
He would get an
advantage. All
advantage.
right.
Dope.
These are important questions that are going
And
to be
sneak
asked.
attack too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If
So
you
let's-
have advantage,
So
it
roll
would
the
count.
d20 first, twice.
Twice.
God damn.
What do you roll?
Damn,
Roll a-
5 plus 5.
Well, it's one of these
And-
slower guys.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I think it is.
you hit.
Okay.
So 2d6.
Yeah, yeah, my 2d6. Yeah,
11.
You hit.
Got you.
Take that, Craig.
Ow! I didn't like that at all.
Good.
So I got my
Shut
sword.
up, Desmond.
So he was facing him. They was, you know what I'm saying, standing off, and I just come from behind him and just shoved my sword right through him, and he's just basically standing like, what the fuck? Like my
He's
sword,
like,
my sword just in him.
Why would you do this? Very uncomfortable.
Get
You want
the
to take
fuck
your
out
second
of here, man.
shot?
Oh yeah, I got those.
Two roll.
13 plus
That hits.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Alright, the next
First
black
level,
ooze
yeah.
Oh, God.
is coming towards the captain. You see this black ooze come up, and it slams into the captain, but he kind of like pushes it off of him, and he's like trying to brush what little is on him off of him. But he will take damage.
Oh, great.
But you see, whenever he gets hit, after he throws it off, he kind of like shakes his head and grabs his head a little bit, but
No.
pulls out his 2 pistols and goes to try to shoot at it again. So, but that will be whenever it's his turn. The person that's attacking Kurtz is up. He's going to try to do another swing. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Damn, dude, I'm hitting you like a fucking
No,
truck.
please
Another
don't.
7 damage.
Oh, your boy's unconscious.
Cleric, help me. Desmond, you bastard.
Well, you're unconscious. Look at that shit.
Beat the brakes off of you.
Damn, I should have helped you.
That's fine.
I mean, there's not nobody. I mean,
right.
nobody's doing their own shit.
Eldar, it's your turn.
Okay, so the one that he just stabbed, it's like, oh boy, I thank you for your help, lad. My hospitality goes out to you.
No problem.
But for now, another flower to you, my dear. And another one of those sacred flame flowers come out.
13.
With all the negatives and everything?
Yeah, roll a 16.
Fuck. It misses, and it's like, oh, son of a
beats.
an actual. And he's like, oh, you're down. Okay.
I can, yeah.
He kind of like reaches into his mouth and pulls out like a viney tooth. Good. And then he throws the viney tooth into its healing word, and just
Sick.
pierces into you. Oh, cool for 7.
Double sick.
I mean, you'll get knocked out again if he just punches once, but
How do you roll?
Well, I'm rolling for it, and I rolled max damage on it. It is now Kurtz's turn. Good job. You are prone.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll stand up. I'm like, hey, you're a piece of shit. That really fucking hurt. And, yeah. Go fuck yourself, bud. And vicious mockery.
Does an 8 pass?
It does not.
All
Sorry.
right. He kind of turns his head like a dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
3. And your mother's a whore.
That additional
man.
thing right there is what gave him the disadvantage.
Okay. It wasn't that vicious.
That's your mother's.
All right. The captain, he pulled out his 2 guns. He's going to attack. Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
You see him, and he fires off like a couple rounds into this thing, just boom, 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 like rapid fire, dealing 14 points of damage.
What is the captain?
Man,
He's a fighter.
Jeez.
a human fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is now Zilla's turn.
Boom.
Nice.
8,
16.
16.
So
Coming in heavy.
10 damage altogether.
So you see this thing. How do you stab it?
Ass. Like right up the asshole.
Oh, I was like, what?
Okay. You stab it right up the asshole, and as you're impaling this thing,
Oh no.
it looks at you, and it just like kind of like pushes itself off of your dagger. But as it's pushing itself off of your dagger, you just see your dagger like going right up the spine of it.
Oh.
Normally this would kill somebody, but this black ooze just kind of just webs back together as he gets up on
God,
it.
you need to be in a porno. You're really taking this dagger.
Stab him again.
You literally ripped him a new asshole.
I'm going for I'm seeing how he's taking this dagger, and I'm just going right for the longsword. I still have my next move, right? My other
The
attack.
bonus
You
action
have a
is
bonus
Yeah.
attack, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm seeing how he's going with this. So I'm coming from the other end now with the sword.
Down the throat, meet in the middle.
But I'm kind of behind him, so it's gonna be like
13 plus
down the
5.
top of his spine.
Roll your d6 damage. So,
And it's
5.
5.
Let's see if.
and he...
Please, for the love of God.
As you skewer him, he just kind of like walks off of it, and it just like
You
cuts in half. But the black ooze just fuses him back
little
together.
These
nasty,
things suck.
slippery,
These things suck.
Ah.
slippery son of a.
So, the black ooze
Shit.
that is attacking the captain,
It's not dead.
it's not dead,
Oh, shit.
is going to miss.
Oh.
And the captain is going to like dodge out of the way.
Captain, you
Barely.
the man.
But barely missing. The thing that is getting impaled and butt raped by Zilla is going to try to attack Zilla as he blows a kiss at him.
Oh.
Please don't hit me.
Does a 9 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. So he goes to try to like hug you, and you kind of like get out of the way.
I'm not most definitely not a hugger.
Elder.
Okay, Eldar pulls out his hand. So you guys see Eldar's arm just extend out a little bit and kind of slump behind him as he brings it down like a heavy...
Hammer.
Yeah. So that is oh my gosh. 8 plus 5 is 13. I rolled
It
a...
still hits.
Yeah. So it's just a d6 damage. So it takes 2 damage.
Okay.
Normally the thing would be pulled 10 feet closer.
Okay, so
Did it die?
as you whip this thing, it's taken so much damage that it's mostly ooze and not much flesh
Yeah.
anymore. And it just can't take anymore. It can't hold itself together as it just kind of puddles onto the ground.
Yes! I am Eldar to the kill still.
Alright, it is now Kurtz's turn.
Typhoon.
Yeah, I'm going to hit it with my sword. So, 16 plus 5, advantage. Okay. So, that one hits. 9. He's going to bring it down just straight up, just split him in half.
Alright,
Right
as you split him in half, you kind of like kick one of his pieces away because you've seen it come like reform.
Yeah.
And it just kind of like slumps to the side as you killed another one.
Can I like start shuffling me and all the younglings like
Yes.
to the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the captain just literally gets over top of this ooze. I mean, he's just pop, 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 pop. And by the time he gets done and releases his magazines to load back up, there's nothing left of this thing. You guys get on the ship. You hear the captain say, Oracle, we gotta get the hell out of here. Start the engines. As you hear the engines start to hum, and you guys exit off the planet.
Hold on, wait. We're on a spaceship?
Yes!
We're not on a boat!
We're not on a boat.
Please tell me we're still recording.
We're still recording.
Oh my god. I've been so pissed off about that.
Do we see anything like where these balls were coming from?
That was the ship. That was the setup.
In the bake, dog. On that cotton.
That's straight cotton.
Oh, that's great.